Hey guys, welcome to AD. Woo!
Fearless. So this video is going to be on how to transform your life in 2017.
Yes, and first of all, what things that we've thought about is definitely reflecting on 2016, like what went wrong, what went right, what you liked, what you didn't like, how to improve and learn from the things that didn't work and how they can be altered to better ourselves this year, and just enjoy life in general.
So what did you learn?
I learned from 2016 that life is all about lessons, and when you're on a journey you just absorb as many lessons as you can and make sure that you implement them as you go along, so you don't have to relearn the lessons again. Sometimes you have to, so you know, God just does some things like that.
Yeah.
And also I think you also have to be intentional about making change.
So what does that mean?
Intentional, like I'm gonna do it, and be active about it, not just be like, oh yeah, I want to change, I want to do this, but I never step out the door.
Yeah,
to
definitely.
Like, go do what you need to do. How about you?
For me, in 2016, biggest lesson was who you surround yourself with and who your friends are is so vital to success. Like, by now we should all know that, like, based on statistics and everything, that you are who your friends are. And so for me, I learned that, like, midway through 2016, I kind of tried to make friends with people who inspired me and who I felt like were higher than where I was at in life. And so surrounding myself with them meant that I grew to their level, which it transformed everything for me. I feel like my growth has just been mad this past year. Like, I would never have expected myself to transform at this rate, and I feel like that's 50% down to who God has placed in my life. Definitely. Even though 70% down to who God has placed in my life.
So transform from what to what? Like, what were you like? How are you now?
I say I felt like unfulfilled. I felt like I was just living like a mediocre life, and I felt like what you said, I would want to do things, but then I wouldn't put in the work to do them, or I would just live day by day passively, basically. And I feel like who I surrounded myself with completely changed that to then being pushed by them, learning from the lessons that they've learned in life. And so that saved me a whole lot of time, confusion and trouble trying to work things out in my own head when they had so much wisdom they could pass down onto me. Stuff like that. Just, I could go on for days about this. Yeah.
Okay, so as we step into as we're already in 2017, like, so how's this year gonna progress for you? Like,
I feel like 2017 is all about kicking away fear and just pushing through it and not paying it any attention whatsoever. And I feel like it's easier for me to say now because we've had like basically a whole month gone past, and so I've started putting it into practice. And there's this one quote that I've started living my life by, which is basically Double Your Rate of Failure by Thomas J. Watson. And he was saying that people act like failure is the enemy of success, when really the most successful people are those who aren't afraid to fail and who don't treat it as something to be scared of. And so I learned that instead of doing that, what's funny? Instead of doing that, instead of treating it as the enemy, I should actually treat passiveness and just going day by day, not getting my goals done, as the enemy. Because let's be real, that is the real enemy here. And I think I learned that whatever I do, if I do fail, I'm just not afraid to fail anymore. I'm like, if I fail, then, you know, that's a lesson learned, like what she said. And it's like, if people want to, you know, look at me differently for failing or, you know, judge me, then I feel like that reflects more on them and not on me.
Yeah, and I think as well, once you've been through it, whatever the situation is that you want to step out into. Once you've stepped into it and you start to succeed, maybe you fail 2 times and then you get back up, you know. Once you've learnt the motion of how it works and how to move forward and be successful in it, people are going to envy you and going to be like, oh, okay, so what did you do? How did you get there?
Yeah.
And I think in life we should always think, like for me in 2017, it's always like, I'm not doing it for the people's motives, but I'm conscious about that I can also share my knowledge with people. Like, why not help one another around? And it doesn't have to be nationally, it just might be the people around me. Just little lessons in life that I've learned can be shared to them as well.
Definitely.
Share the wisdom. And I think second thing for me that I learned in 2000, that I'm going to take into 2017 is definitely fear is just, it's not like, it's just all in your head, to be honest. Just all in your head. Once you just go out and do it, you realize like, wow, this opportunity I would have missed out on. Like, I don't want to live my life missing opportunities. Nah, that needs to be left in 2009. Like, nah. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, life is full of opportunities. Do you know how much the life experiences you can get from just saying hi to someone on the street, or just, you know, like stepping out into something that you've never been, like, fearful. If you want a job and you see a job advert in a shop or wherever you see it, and then just going in and inquiring. Sometimes I've had times where I want to apply for a job and I'm just like, oh, and I want to walk in and I just walk past. I'm like, Deborah, you came all this way to walk past. Are you okay? No, you need to wake up late. So yeah, definitely not. Like, if I'm gonna put the effort, I'm gonna go all the way. And I was listening to this preach, and this guy was saying that, you know, people go, like, you're just this far away from what you're gonna do, like what God's given you. You've been praying about it, and you're just this far getting it, and then people turn around and say, oh no, that's not good for me, like that's not what God wants me. It's like, no, who told you that? He's brought it in front of you. So just step out and appreciate it, and just love it, and just be grateful for it.
I think also we went to Hillsong last week, and one of the preachers there, he was talking about how instead of being like, I want to be this, I want to be that in 2017, saying I am that, like, it's already started. I'm fearless. Exactly, the year. I'm fearless. Yeah. The year's already started. If I keep going throughout the year, be like, I want to be fearless, like, it's not lining up. I am fearless. It's 2017, like, and that comes with weaving. That comes with weaving what you want to be into your whole lifestyle, instead of just giving yourself a vague goal for the end of the year or throughout the year. Instead of just when you wake up, like, how can I be fearless today? Or if someone gives me an opportunity to be fearless, I'll try and say yes, because I am fearless already. I don't have to be like, let me just prepare for it, because this is the year. It's like, the time is now. Yeah.
You ain't promised about tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
And every little step that you can take I had a quote on my phone, and it said, what can I do today to help my future self? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, every little bit that I can do today that I can help for my future, like in the future, that's gonna, like, why not do it? It's probably like 20 minutes. You don't know what that 20 minutes, all that 20 minutes adds up, and you have less work to do when the time comes. Like, revision, 3rd year. Don't wait till last minute. Don't wait. Start from today. I've learned my lesson.
I think, like, to do with that, I feel like it's about being the person
you want to be
it's
from now.
Yeah, exactly. Like, for me personally,
practice.
I always imagine myself to be the kind of woman in the future with a tidy house. And so instead of being like, just keeping that in my head and being like, yeah, when I get to this certain age, I'll have a tidy house, let me just be that person.
Start
now.
Don't wait for tomorrow. Yeah. Don't wait for 10 years. Yeah. Sorry. So, yeah, guys. Anything else?
No, I feel like I'm done.
Rant over.
we hope you've actually taken something from this. At least if there's one thing that you've taken, I'm sure you guys have had lessons learned that you've learned in 2016. Feel free to like share them in the comments below.
Yeah, and also guys, just remember, like, even if you don't succeed in something that you feel like you want to succeed, don't get knocked down by that. Just try it again and again, and at the end you'll make it finally.
Yeah.
That's what I believe, genuinely. And if you believe it in your like
Heart,
you're gonna make it. Don't let no one tell you that you can't. So yeah, share your comments below, as Asha was saying, and we hope to read them. So
we'll definitely respond. Like, don't hold back. Okay. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.